Religious tests were common for those who wanted to hold public office, the belief being the non-Protestants were not trustworthy. Yes. The Constitution banned such tests for federal office, but some states were slow to do so for state offices. In fact, it wasn't until 1961 the Supreme Court found Maryland's religious test for public office unconstitutional. Now, the Supreme Court has declared freedom of belief or conscience an absolute right, meaning that the government may not interfere with it except in extenuating circumstances. Now, I know that I told you that I wanted my sons to go to church with me, and you obstructed my right to do that. But from what I've heard, yes, in this county, if you're not in the family, you don't have shield. Is there a religious test to have the enforcement of the laws? Mr. Good Christian Mike Van Proyen. Oh, I'm not that kind of Christian. Yes. I'm not in the way. Oh, by the way. Oh, I'm not that kind of Christian. Oh. Now let's say my son sued me. Yes. Where I did everything I could as a father to inform law enforcement of the fraud of the issuing of court orders. Yes. That has enslaved myself and themselves. Yes. And then I informed law enforcement today of the debt bondage of issuing a child support order. Yes. That has enslaved myself and themselves. Yes. And then I informed law enforcement. But I'm not in the way. That Mormon way. You know the way we're going, where you sow in. Yes. Now, this religious test to hold office. Yeah. You know, I'm not in the way. Yes. I'm in that other Christianity. I know that the Bible says Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Yes. No man comes to the Father except by me. Yes. But I'm not in that way. I'm in this way. Yes. Now, I'm going to want to know what kind of religious instruction my sons are have. Oh, oh. See, Mike Van Proyen's way. Yes. Is a cult. Where he decided to exploit his wife's name using an image of my sister. Yes. So he could use his children as weapons. Ouch! And Maryland is enslaved to a marriage where you refuse to allow me to speak to her about her want to stay married. Yes. What jurisdiction she could get a dissolution of marriage in. Do you not have, or do you have, yes, any evidence of Mike Van Proyen conspiring against myself and my sons? Yes. Because of court notices sent to 1023 Kitchen Dick Road. Do you have any knowledge of the bribing? Yes. Of public officials that all had to be in the way? Yes. Where the way was not the way of Christianity, but it was the way of the family. Do you know of a cult of individuals that say that they support Christianity, but they end up screwing each other so they can pee on each other? Do you have